What is up, my optimistic empire? My YouTube account makes the introduction not necessary, yet all the light truth on any ram. Because America, okay, now you know who I'm here. Because it's a day of celebration. February 3rd, 2014 was the first day where I started my first Sins video. And now, here we are. Here we are 6 years later, February 3rd, 2020. First off, I want to say, thank you guys for the support you've given me recently, because, as you know, I've been a little bit absent of late. And that was, once again, because of my mental health problems. I want to say right now, I apologize very much, because I know you guys miss me very much, and I know that, well, sometimes, for some people anyway, sometimes YouTube ain't the same with it. But it's okay, though. Sometimes I gotta just take care of my mental health, and I've actually seen some comments that are either saying that I'm not, that I'm not mentally ill, whatever. I mean, I'm not mentally ill or anything. It's just, I've got I've been diagnosed with severe depression. Everybody knows that. I got severe anxiety, and recently it got, out of control. So, it's alright, though. I've put myself in what Mama Miracle called personal rehab, which, trust me, is a funny thing. But it's okay, though. It's alright. It's alright, though. People can say whatever they want. If they're going to say that Christian's just saying this for attention, you know what? I don't really care. I could care less about what they think. But, I gotta deal with this all the time. When I do, I do. But it's okay, though. Everything will be alright. Thank you guys very much for always supporting me. But let's not talk about that anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by the title of this live stream, it says 6 Years of Sins. It's a live Q&A. Callum, wake up. Callum, wake up! Callum, hey, wake up, buddy. Hello? Hello? He's not awake. He ain't awake. I think he might be dead. We gotta do something about this. Does somebody have a defibrillator, okay? We gotta get a defibrillator. Let's do this. Come on. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Guys, it ain't working. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, everyone. Let's actually get back to this. That was funny as hell. Alright. Go ahead and ask me questions. I'll give you guys some moments to ask questions, and I'm reading comments both on here and on there, but it's a lot easier to read up there because I can see the ones that are going past. Are you going to Mania? Am I going to WrestleMania? Yes, I'm going to be at WrestleMania in Tampa Bay, Florida. I can't wait for that. It's my 4th WrestleMania. I can't wait for that. Who was I going for at the Super Bowl? I wasn't going for anyone because I was neither a fan of. Oh, hold on a second. Cheetah Boy 8953. Thank you for the donation. I was not really a fan of the Chiefs or the 49ers. My team was the Saints. They weren't there, but it's okay though. The game was alright. Alright, Callum, if you don't wake up, I'm gonna have to kick you off my live, man. It's alright. Update on the ultimatum. Yeah, it's well, first off, it's actually called just Fate of the Sins now, but yes, I do have an update, and that is, over the course of this past week, I had more scenes filmed, very important scenes, so we are more than halfway through the field. Sorry, guys, but you know the rules. No trolls allowed. Did I see the trailer for Fast 9? No, I did not. Will I attend AEW events? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, I am attending an AEW show. March 18th in Rochester, New York. I can't wait for that. I've been hoping that AEW would be coming to either my Kingdom of Toronto or at least somewhere anywhere nearby it. So, the fact that I get the chance to attend AEW next month is great. And it allows me to go ahead and visit my family while I'm down there too, so it's a win. What is better, WWE or AEW? That's a stupid question. You guys know I don't play in that crap. You like soccer? No. Not the biggest fan of soccer. Or football. It's actually called football. What do you think about the reboot of the XFL? Well, it hasn't even happened yet, because we have still yet to see any games on the XFL, at least as far as I know. But, we'll see. How do you feel about Edge returning? Well, for those who follow my social media, for those who follow my social media, you would know that I was against the rumors that he was going to show up, and I was proven wrong. So, here I am. Well, I like to see WWE use more. Andrade. I'd like to see more of that. Once, of course, he's back from suspension. Can I send this year's Daytona 500? I don't send NASCAR races. Or whatever Daytona 500 is. Is that NASCAR? I don't know. It is racing, I know that. But you just want me to send a bunch of cars turning left? When was the last time I wrestled in the ring? June 2012. So, unfortunately, yeah. June 2012 was the last time I wrestled a match. And I've been hoping to one day get back into the ring because, let's just face it, I miss wrestling. I used to wrestle, yes, but not for a long time, and I wasn't 100% trained yet. So that's why a lot of crazy shit happened. And how did I get interested in wrestling? Well, in wrestling in general, from myself to wrestle, my father, my dad. Oh, Richie the Wolf with a $10 donation. Do you think it's cliche to have face tag team and heel tag teams act like best pals because they're both either faces or heels? Also, do you think... Sorry, I can't talk about that. It's not really cliche, per se. Do I have Disney Plus? Yes, I do. I love Disney Plus. Netflix can suck it. Yes, I know I said that. Why don't I wrestle anymore? Well, it used to be because of a neck injury. I injured my neck the last time I wrestled. But the thing, of course, is I tried many times over the last couple of years to get back into the idea of going back into the ring, but just my mindset was not into it. And it's been very, very difficult. You know what I mean? Let's see. Am I upset about The Office getting kicked off of Netflix? Well, I don't know, because I'd never watched The Office. I haven't watched a single episode of The Office. You'd have to ask Lon that Josh that. What happened to Gavin Orlandi? Gavin is... I don't know. I actually should catch up with him. It's been a while. Do I like The Mandalorian? Oh, yeah. I've still only seen the first episode. Have I seen The Rise of Skywalker? 6 times. Star Wars fan for life. If I got my gauntlet back, don't you think you guys would know? I want to say once again, Risky Wolf, thanks for the $10 donation. You guys are awesome. Am I doing good? Hanging in there. Doing what I can to take care of myself one step at a time. And I will pretty much, do what I can to get back to making content for you guys. I'll maybe start doing Sins videos. Many reasons, each as long as the next. Ben Solo, his minor role was good. I was fine with how it went. If there was a different Rumble winner, who would you pick? Well, my predictions were either Shayna Baszler or Roman Reigns. And they were coincident. Am I gay? No. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not gay. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't have a problem with gay people. I support the LGBT community, but I'm not gay. Sorry. How about AEW for life? I think you meant to say, how about wrestling for life? Because I'm a wrestling fan. Wrestling fan. Not specific companies. Wrestling fan. 2.5 Men Sins. That's been a constant debate I've had for a long time because, well, I've been wanting to get back into the Two and a Half Men since. I've been debating that for years because, if I'll be perfectly honest, Two and a Half Men is one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and I love sitting the first season and parts of the second one, and so I want to get back into it soon. When's my birthday? April 8th. How tall am I? 6 foot. Who introduced me to WWE? My cousin. One of my cousins when he was babysitting my 3-year-old self. Can I tell Gavin to accept his friend request on Instagram? Gavin will do what he does. I'm not exactly close with a guy. I'm friends with him, yes, but I'm not close friends. What was my ring name? For a while I was under the name Chris Michael, and that didn't work out well, so I just put it to Christian Miracle. And in some ways that was all good, but I'm just saying right now, if somehow if I manage to get my mindset into going back into wrestling, I'm actually thinking of going back as Miracle. Now, everybody knows me as Christian Miracle, yes, but I'm thinking if I go back into wrestling, I want to shorten my name down to simply Miracle. Do I still have a freaking lightsaber? Yes, I still have a freaking lightsaber. My preferred sins video? What do you mean? Define what you mean by preferred sins video, because I don't exactly have one. Favorite horror movies? Paranormal Activity, Insidious, Conjuring franchise, and Halloween. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, CJ Scarabaggio. Scarabaggio. What? Happy birthday. Favorite Star Wars episode? Empire Strikes Back. What WCW players have always wanted to send. Honestly, it's been a while since I looked at WCW events. I'd have to go through them again. Rudest fan experience? Was having dinner with family. This was in 2018. I was having a nice family dinner, and somebody, a fan of mine, came up and started recording me without my permission, without my family's permission. Did not even walk up. And Richard the Wolf, thank you for another $2 donation. Thank you very much. I mean, you don't have to keep donating. I mean, it was good with the $10, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, thing is, the fan just will not stop recording. I asked, okay, could you please not do that? Could you? I'm like, I appreciate you're a fan, but I'm kind of having a family dinner right now, and you're kind of being rude by not like turning off your camera. So could you please do that? So he kept on recording though, and said, "But I'm a huge fan, and you're a celebrity." And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, you're kind of making us uncomfortable. Please stop. He would not stop, and that's when I got pissed off, and I told him to fuck off. Do I like cars, and why? I like cars because they get me places. They're cool looking. Worst movie in 2019? If you looked at my reviews, it would be Angry Birds 2. 15%. And yet the first movie I watched this year, The Grudge, I rated 7%. So yeah, it's kind of been a bad year so far for movies. At least it's like January's over. I saw 4 movies, and my score is 0-4. All 4 of them were bad. Marriage Story is the best movie in 2020. Changed my mind. Marriage Story was released in 2019, not 2020. Let's see. WWE 2K21 career mode? Oh, we're going right ahead in time. I don't think so, no. Can I upload Royal Rumble 2020 sins? Well, I could upload it right now, but unfortunately there's not even a script written for it yet. So I gotta work on that. I had to take care of myself because I was dealing with a lot of mental problems, some really bad depression, anxiety, and some potential suicidal thoughts. So I had to take care of myself for a while. But don't worry. I'm going to do what I can to make sure that I get myself back on shape. And you guys are getting content later this week. So, don't worry, guys. I got you. I always got you. I need a hug? Oh, thank you very much for giving me a hug. I appreciate it. I appreciate the hug very much. Watch Sonic the Hedgehog on Valentine's Day. Oh, you want me to choose Valentine's Day of all times? Well, what if I choose to watch it the day before or the day after? On the 13th or the 15th? Okay, we'll see. Sonic the Hedgehog is on my list. My virgin? That's none of your damn business. Wakanda forever. My scoundrel. It depends on the way you view me. I could be a scoundrel, princess. But I think we'll win between Tommaso Ciampa and Adam Cole for the NXT title in Portland. You have to wait for the Losers Lounge podcast because based on the way I'm looking at the NXT TakeOver Portland card, myself, Heel Balor, Rice to Ryan, we definitely want to talk about a lot of things. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, we got 5 consecutive weeks of podcasts coming up. We got to talk about NXT TakeOver Portland. We got to talk about Super Showdown and AEW Revolution. And then the following week, we're predicting NXT Portland. The following week, we're reviewing NXT Portland. The next week, we're predicting both AEW Revolution and WWE Super Showdown. And then the following week, not kidding, we are reviewing the Super Showdown and AEW Revolution while predicting the Elimination Chamber. So we have a lot of shit to talk about in week number 4. And then the final week is simply reviewing Elimination Chamber. So 5 straight weeks, 5 straight podcasts. We have a lot to talk about, and we are all so excited for this, especially since the road to WrestleMania is looking good so far, and I honestly can't wait to be in Tampa Bay, Florida. Braun Strowman turn heel? Maybe. That'd be great, because he fits it. My favorite NXT TakeOver, my favorite NXT TakeOver is, it's a tie between Philadelphia and Toronto. I think Raw will happen tonight, even with a snowstorm. Oh, there's a snowstorm? Where's it located tonight? Because if there is a huge snowstorm that's causing a lot of traffic problems, then, yeah, you might want to consider that. Oh, Aaron Sherwood, thank you for the donation. How am I feeling? I'm feeling great. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate y'all very much. Edge and MVP's returns at the Royal Rumble were awesome. They were cool. Santina Morella, that kind of got me. I was like, what? Okay, but it was a missed opportunity to have Santina in the Women's Rumble while having Santino appear in the Men's Rumble. Why'd I block you on Instagram? I usually have my reasons to block people on Instagram. For one thing, they're either trolling me, making jokes that are going over the line, insulting me very heavily, or pretty much crossing any line that I say do not do. Like, don't cross any lines with me. So if I block someone, I clearly did it with a purpose, and if people want to make up an excuse saying they did not do that, what was the last thing you remembered doing or something before I blocked you? Maybe we can who insults you? Haters insult me. Am I against everyone using Kobe and... Oh, God. I don't pay attention to people using deaths for clout. For me, I simply give my condolences to them, to their families, and I just move on. I think I made an unfunny fat joke. Well, tell you what, what's your Instagram? I'll unblock you. Shinedown, good band. Although I don't have a favorite song from them. I've only listened to a few of their songs. I just don't remember what they were, though. I have haters because everybody has haters. No matter how popular someone gets, or how nice someone is, or whatever the hell they do on the internet or whatever, everybody has a hater. Everyone has a hater. Or 2, or hundreds. And it's okay. This stuff happens. Favorite match of the decade? Favorite match of the decade was Triple H and The Undertaker, WrestleMania 28. Also, WWE's treatment of Matt Hardy. Well, there's not much that they can do with Matt Hardy based on all the other things they got. Like, think about it. There's no room for him, so in my opinion, maybe let the Hardys go. Matt Hardy's doing just fine on his YouTube show, so I think he could just shine right there. So I think that'll be fine. What's my Instagram account? My Instagram account is WWE Sins Guy. WWE Sins Guy. Thoughts on Britt Baker? For right now, in her performances on AEW, it's a little bit of a hit or miss for me. I want to see more matches with John Moxley versus Kenny, like more unsanctioned matches. Because no. Oh, Grimm's my enemy. You think you know me? When am I finally going to debut in GTS Wrestling? I'm done with GTS Wrestling. I'm done with GTS. Because let's face it, as much as it would be cool to appear on GTS Wrestling, wrestle a couple matches, I just don't see it as a future for me. I just don't see it. Know what I mean? Shawn Angle. Alright, see Angle. As long as I remember that, I'll unblock you. See Angle. I'll remember that part. I'm pretty sure the rest will come up on its own. I think Brock Lesnar will quit after WrestleMania 36. Everybody thought about that for almost every WrestleMania he competed at. Didn't happen. So, I think CM Punk will return. I'm not going to count on it. Not to be a political guy. Do I consider myself a casual, smart, or anti-smart? I'm none of those things. I'm just a wrestling fan. I'm none of those things. Any films I'm watching in February? Birds of Prey, Sonic the Hedgehog, Fantasy Island, Invisible Man. I'd have to look at my list or something. Is Josh here? Josh is not here now. Absolute Mad Lad? I'm getting. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Of course Baron Corbin was there. We all knew that. No, I did not watch Bad Boys for Life because I didn't even like the first Bad Boys, so I didn't even watch the second, so definitely not watching the third. Sorry. Am I going to see Black Widow? Yeah. I don't really know if I want to see Black Widow because, let's face it, it's a prequel before the events of Infinity War, and I don't think it's going to do anything for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I don't see a point. Oh, Irish slang for legend. Well, thank you. Have I ever given a film a 0 rating? No, I don't think I did. Now, the lowest movie I ever rated was The Room. I give it a 3%. So I'm like, Josh still dead. On this live stream, we're not in canon to Fate of the Sins. Plus, that's a movie. That's a movie. And based on the movie canon, he's dead. So, here in real life, though, Josh Nobles, like a Long Neck Josh, is not here right now because he doesn't live with me. He lives in Virginia. I think CM Punk is a pipe dream? The hell is a pipe dream? Oh yeah, I'll be excited for Mania when it's time. Is that still term? It was alright, but it felt kind of forced because everybody just hated him when he was a good guy. So, new United States Championship soon. Like a new title design? Well, that'd be nice. I don't think Bray Wyatt's having a match at WrestleMania at all. I think The Fiend will, but I don't think Bray Wyatt will. Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Both good eras in their own way. So Do I think WrestleMania will happen in Canada again? I hope so. It'd be nice to have a WrestleMania in Canada again. But, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not going to be upset about it. I don't know. How bad's the weather over in Salt Lake City? WrestleMania Saudi Arabia? I wouldn't jinx that. They just might do that. WrestleMania in England. Okay, I just want to ask this question. I get that people want international manias, and I'd be totally down for an international WrestleMania, but what's so specific about England? What's wrong with Australia? Have I been to Saudi Arabia? No, I have not been to Saudi Arabia. I've not been to Saudi Arabia. I don't think I'm ever going to go to Saudi Arabia. So, I don't have the money for that. Plus, I'd probably be lost. WrestleMania Mexico. Anything's possible. WrestleMania in the Pacific Ocean. So, Hawaii? That's the fourth time someone's asked me. Yes, I'm going to WrestleMania. WrestleMania Buffalo, New York. I'd rather in the home of the Buffalo Bills. I'd rather WrestleMania not be in a place that's with complete failures. The angry video game nerd. The who? I don't know what that is. Or who that is. Best thing for WrestleMania. There's never a best stadium for WrestleMania because it's all good. Like, you know, each stadium has their own, it's got their own, I'm trying to find the right word for it, but what I will say is each stadium has its own, I don't even know. But what I'm just saying is, a stadium is a stadium. What matters is the quality of the show, not the designs of the sets. Did I watch NXT UK? I don't really watch much of NXT UK. Would I fight in GTS if I could? Kamikaze. I'd like to face Kamikaze. We were supposed to, but didn't happen. But hey, door could still be open one day. But I don't see myself if I'm going to wrestle Kamikaze, I don't want to do it at GTS. I want to have an actual match with Kamikaze, not something that's just going to set up for a comedy act. Because, well, GTS Wrestling is full of comedy acts. And if I'm going to fight Kamikaze, I don't want it to be that. Rate WWE from 1 out of 10. I'm not going to do that. Because, well, it changes every now and then. SummerSlam weekend this year. Not this year, sorry. I am not going to be at the TD Garden in Boston. So, sorry. If Undertaker faces Sting, who are you voting for? I'm voting for the retirement homes. Because I guarantee they have a better chance of winning than either of those guys. Now, Prime Sting versus Prime Undertaker, that's a good one. I would say The Undertaker. Old Sting versus Old Taker, I'm going to say the winner of that match is the retirement homes. I only face Grimm, no disqualification. Why would I have to do that? Because, okay, even just like Kamikaze, if I'm ever facing Grimm, I don't want it to be at GTS Wrestling. Because I want to have an actual match here. I don't want to have something that's just going to set up for a comedy gig full of crazy jokes that they always do, because I know that's what GTS is all about. I'm not a millionaire. I have money struggles like everybody else. Being a YouTuber doesn't always mean I'm famous. I don't even consider myself famous, but I'm not rich. The last match I wrestled was a temporary retirement match. It was an unexpected retirement match. Do I love you? Yes, love you. I love my fans. I got injured. So that's the problem with what happened to me. WrestleMania Gillette Stadium. Gillette Stadium, not bad. Quite a good possibility. Lost SmackDown or NXT. I don't think I would wrestle at either of those. Do I like wrestling with regret? Hell yeah, I do. Brian Zane's awesome. Did AEW keep me from doing this? No. Hell no. Oh, you're going to pull off an Edge like return call, and now you're going to come back better than ever. Okay, let's start the rumors right now. Christian Miracle is set to return to wrestling. He's going to face Grimm at Grimmomania. The rumors are true. Let's start rumors now. If we're actually being serious, though, I don't want to go to GTS Wrestling. I really don't. WrestleMania Bristol Motor Speedway holds 150,000 people. You want WrestleMania to be at a racing stadium? That would be very difficult for people sitting on the grounds or whatever to watch the show. And plus, those stadiums are designed for racing only. My dream opponent for Kenny Omega? I don't pay much attention to that because I'll be honest, like dream matches should just be a mystery, honestly. I think Captain Jack Sparrow will be the host for Mania. I would love to see that. Oh, favorite Pixar movie? The Incredibles. I like to see Jack Sparrow as the host of Mania since it's a pirate theme Mania. I think EC3 deserves better than WWE. I don't really like EC3, and I could really care less about him, so I don't really care. GTS is lit. In its own way, yes. But not enough for me to... If Eddie Guerrero returned at WrestleMania 36, what would you do? That shit should never be talked about. Not even joked about. Joking about people who have died? Bad idea. It's bad luck. You get bad luck. Trust me, you do. I think CM Punk would ever come back. If he does, he does. I'm not going to hold my breath, but if he does, he does. I really don't care. Right now, he's only signed with Fox Sports. He's not signed with WWE whatsoever. Greatest potential around future WWE champ, Drew McIntyre. No, I don't want to see Pirate Paul Burchill at WrestleMania. Which superstar do we think will be your tag team partner? My Loser's Lounge. The Fiend could be beatable. We just gotta find out what the hell its weakness is. We don't know what it is. What I think of XFL? I got no opinion on XFL just yet because am I drinking? Some people think it's soda. It's actually Dole cocktail fruit juice. Lemon. Not lemon. Kiwi and strawberry. Yeah, I drink a lot of juice now. Because I'm just gonna say right now, I've been doing really good at keeping myself on a healthy diet, which is part of my battles against my mental health. It's really good to have a really good diet, especially when you're fighting off, mental like disorders. It's a really good thing. Well, I'd be at Mania 37. I don't know where WrestleMania 37 is going to be, but it's not likely. It's likely I wasn't even going to go to this year's WrestleMania if it hadn't been for Josh. Why would you know this Infinity War? Well, we're about 13 episodes away from the 500th episode, and I've said nothing, so, yeah. What does my diet consist of? A lot of water, for one thing. For when it comes to drinks, water, protein shakes, juice. I like to eat salads. Like honestly, salads has been one of my favorite foods. I've cut off from eating a lot of pasta, which is kind of a good thing. I want to eat more. Been eating more meat products. I've had good breakfasts, especially since we got Tim Hortons right just across the street. Tim Hortons has wonderful breakfast. And I stopped drinking soda like 2 weeks ago, and I cut down on the sugars. And then, of course, well, in a matter of time, I am going to be return to the gym. As soon as I get myself in good physical capacity, we'll see where it goes. How would I react if Roman beats the Fiend? Well, hopefully he'll find a way to defeat the Fiend. If he can, because it's not exactly easy to find a weakness in that thing. My favorite band is Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin and Queen. Alright, guys. I'm done for now. This has been a wonderful Q&A. Thank you for 6 years of Sins videos. It's been awesome. Alright, guys. Take care, and I will see y'all next time.